Hi everybody, my name's Dawn and I've recently started this adventure of blogging. I used to do it a long time ago about the kids and stuff, but I wanted to take on something new. Um, just this adventure of me, and it's called The Anxiety Queen, and I do definitely struggle from anxiety, and I'm trying to take a approach on it that's not so heavy, kind of funny. Definitely has some good tips in it, and I don't know, I've definitely learned a lot how to tackle it, and sometimes it gets the better of me, sometimes it doesn't. But also, there'll be a bucket list that I don't know if I can really call it a bucket list because it's not just what I want to do before I die, but want to do before, I don't know, within the year. Just some reasonable things, some not so reasonable things, but you'll definitely see me facing a lot of things that make me freak out. And yeah, hopefully I can learn to tackle them in a positive way and not worry and stress and overthink, because I definitely do that. As some of you who know me know that I do that. Some of you don't know. Um, but I just wanted to share a little bit about myself, and hopefully I don't bore you. If I do, I'm sorry. You won't offend me. Um, But I just wanted to share a little bit about myself, and I'm definitely not a good speaker. Um, so this is definitely out of my comfort zone, which is kind of the purpose of it. Um, and I'm not a self-centered person. I'm not trying to get attention or anything. Just I feel like oh, sorry, lost my light. At the age of 31, I've finally gotten to know who I am as a person and what I want in my life and what I don't want in my life. I've learned from several mistakes. I've obviously made several mistakes and learned from a lot of them. And some of them probably haven't learned enough, but I guess that's life. I am where I am today because of what has led me here, and I'm grateful for the good and the bad. But like I said, I just want to share a little bit about myself, and in the background you'll notice the kids. They're always going to be there probably. I'm not really ever alone between them and my animals and my husband. Um, so I guess I'll start off by saying we have lived in 4 states. From Michigan, the Detroit area, and the economy got kind of bad, so we had to leave. And we actually left for my daughter Kayla. She's 4 now, but she was 2 weeks old, and we decided to leave and go for a better opportunity in Texas. And from Texas, we went to Arizona, Phoenix, in the desert, which is pretty, but definitely not my style. But I'll blog about that later. All the states. But then from Arizona, we went back to Texas, and then Texas to here in Connecticut. And I have to say, I absolutely love New England. It is gorgeous. Definitely more me. I always love home, but this is definitely a good place to be. Um, so enough about that. Like I said, the kids behind me, those are Austin and Kayla, and they're my life. And Austin is 6. He's in first grade. There he is.
Hi.
Yeah, and this is Kayla. She's 4. She's in preschool, and they're going to put on a little show for you for a minute, I'm sure. Kayla, she definitely loves the camera and attention. She's nothing like me. She's everything I wish I could have been at 4 years old. Her confidence is out of control. And Austin is quiet like me. And he's something. Okay. Alright, come on, go play. Thank you. Some more facts about me that I'll share. I have horrible eyesight. I mean, absolutely horrible. I should not be allowed to drive at night. I really, really shouldn't. Um, just in general, I can't see unless it's like right here in front of me. I cannot see it. I refuse to get eye surgery. I refuse. I would definitely rather go under the knife and perk these girls up right here rather than have a knife in my eye. And I'm not a stuck-up, snobby person, and I'm not saying you are if you have that done by any means. But yeah, I would rather do that than have a knife stuck in my eyeball. I am terrified of the ocean. I am talking out of control, terrified. I'll go to the ocean and I'll play in the sand, but if I see a crab or something, oh my god, I'm probably going to freak out and run away screaming. That's something I'm trying to work on. I am very, very scared of sharks. Never come face to face with a shark in the ocean, but in my nightmares I have. And I mean, I even think about it when I go into a lake. That's kind of silly, I know, but it's like those shark movies that I see, they freak me out bad. I am obsessed with accents. My husband and I didn't really notice any accents living in Michigan, obviously, because that's where I'm from. We all talk the same. But moving to Texas, oh my gosh, just listening to people talk, I just love it. They have incredible accents there. And my husband and I, we will walk around and just do funny accents like, hello, how are you today, Jason? And just the British thing. And our kids can't stand it, but we always try to do different fun accents. And I'm actually going to probably do a vlog with a bunch of different fun things like that soon. Sorry, I have all this written down. My husband, he always scares the hell out of me, like bad. Like I will walk into a room and he will just be standing there and just jump out at me and freak me out. And it is ridiculous how scared I get. It is ridiculous. I'm surprised the neighbors don't call the police. I scream so loud, and I think that's definitely part of the anxiety. I'm always on edge with that. What else do we have here? I am terrified of spiders and bugs and almost anything like that. It's bad. It is bad. And I blame that on my mother. Growing up, she would go get spiders and chase me around the house with them and freak me out pretty bad. And thank you, Mom, for that. Oh, definitely, I'll never do that to my kids. Sorry, I'm a little distracted trying here. When I was growing up, I dreamed of being a cartoonist. I always wanted to work at Disney World one day. I don't know, I just thought I would go and draw cartoons for them. It's much more simple to think when you're a kid. I would draw and draw. I had this huge book just full of characters and ideas, and I wish I would have followed through more with that because I was good. I may have been able to do something with it, but then I grew up and gave it up. I wish I still had the book, but I don't. I think that's going to be on my bucket list to get back into drawing, at least do one nice drawing, because I was pretty darn good at it. I mentioned Disney World. That is just my most favorite place in the whole entire world. I remember when I finally went a couple years ago when we lived in Texas. We drove and we met our friends, Chad and Jen, and their daughter Bridget. And I remember going to see the castle for the first time. It was just incredible. Cinderella's castle. I just stood in front of it and it was just incredible. Incredible. I like to...
I remember that time too.
Yeah, you remember.
I remember that.
Yeah? Okay, guys. I like to say, I put on a front and say I'm organized. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm not a horribly messy person, but I'm definitely not organized. Like, we just got those couches behind me over there. And, ooh, my hair's a little fuzzy. But we just got the couches back there. And as you can see, I have yet to fix that, to center with that. And that's not good. I need to do better. I need to be more organized. So I don't think that's going to be bucket worthy list-ish, or however you say that. Bucket list worthy. That's better. But I'm definitely going to try and be more organized. But if I tell you I'm organized, don't believe me. Because I'm so not telling the truth there. I like to think I'm good at cooking. I try to be everything. I cook well. I've learned from Rachel Ray, so props to Miss Rachel Ray. I'm very into the old Hollywood glam, like the Marilyn Monroe type stuff. I love to watch the old movies, the black and white movies, and I just think back to, yeah, like I was there. Okay. I think to, like the age my grandma would have been, my grandma Reeds, because she was born in 1919. So, yeah. When I was a kid, I've always been a very artistic person, and now I'm into photography. But when I was a kid, I would draw on my walls, and I mean like Garfield and stuff like that, because I had an obsession with Garfield. And I remember this one time, I got all these different paint colors, and I put like a pink color on my hands, and I just walked around and just like bam, bam, like stamped my hand all over the place, the ceilings, the walls, everywhere, and then I got a different color and did it. And then I came out and I was like, Mom, Dad, come look. And then they came and looked, and my dad was not happy. My mom, yeah, she was okay with it. So I think she talked my dad into letting me do that. But it turned into this really dumb thing where friends would come over and like write messages on my walls, and it just wasn't good. And I'm definitely never gonna let my kids do that. Let's see. I remember when I went and saw the movie Marley and Me. I was pregnant with my daughter Kayla. Yeah. I was pregnant with my daughter Kayla, and I was recently taken off bed rest. Yep, you. Okay, let Mommy talk. Please remember what we talked about. Go on.
Hey.
Guys, stop. Sorry. This is my life, like I said. But I went and I watched that movie, and I had recently been taken off bed rest, and I'll talk more about that on my blog too. But I was huge, and I couldn't walk very well, and I was just so uncomfortable. But my husband was like, let's go to a movie. I was like, okay. So we did, and we watched Marley and Me, and in the end scene, yeah, we all know what happened to Marley. I cried the ugliest cry. I mean, uncontrollable, loud. It was awful, awful. Oh, gosh, it could still get me now if I think about it too much. Just taking a huge pregnant woman to see a sad dog movie, that was a bad idea. Anyway, when I get hungry, I am very grumpy. I'm talking out of control, silly, grumpy. So watch out for that. When I took my driving test, when I was, I think 16, maybe 17 in Michigan, I barely passed. If I would have got one more wrong, I would have failed. And when we moved to Texas, my Michigan license had expired before I went to renew it. And that falls back to me being unorganized. But anyway, I had to take a driver's test, like the written driver's test in Texas, and a driver's test. That was awful. And again, if I would have got one more wrong, I would have failed. That's horrible, considering I was 29 years old at the time, I believe. Awful, awful. Not good at taking tests. I think my anxiety kicks in when I take tests. Yep. Oh, lost my light again. Sorry. This is probably going on and on for you. I'm not going to talk too much more about this, but like I said, I just wanted to have you get to know me, and just keep on the lookout on the blog, and there'll be more vlogs. And like I said, I'm going to embark on this awesome journey and get to know the person I am more, and the photography business. Hopefully it's awesome, and I have much more confidence in myself. And oh, I wanted to say, part of my bucket list was to get a tattoo. I already had one on my foot, but this one means a lot more to me, and I'll get to the reason why later on. But I recently got this tattoo here, and I'm pretty proud of it, and I just wanted to share that. But I think that's about all that I'm going to share for now, because I've hit 15 minutes and you may be pretty bored. So stay tuned, and I'm very excited. Okay, thanks. Bye.